Overwatch League Grand Finals, culminations of hard-fought seasons where victors are crowned champions and where legacies are born. Flashback to the Overwatch League's inaugural season, when the London Spitfire were able to win the very first stage final, but struggled to find their footing at the top of the standings for the rest of the season. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia Fusion have put up a decent showing all season long, and without a stage title under their belt, managed to clinch a season playoff spot. With London defeating both Los Angeles teams to advance to the Grand Finals, the Never Say Die Fusion first upended the Boston Uprising and then upset the top-seeded NYXL, punching their ticket to a face-off with the Spitfire.
That's it! Philadelphia Fusion is going to the Grand Finals! Fasten your seatbelts, get your tray tables upright. London, we'll see you in New York.
July 27th, 2018. The stage was set for the first ever Overwatch League Grand Finals in front of a live audience at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. After the Fusion took the first map on Dorado, the Spitfire stormed back with a reverse sweep, winning the first series that would cap off the first day of the two-day final showdown.
Prophet with 3! He's killed 4 players now on his own! And the Spitfire are coming through with this one. Prophet finds 5 kills on this Tracer, and you better believe that's enough! One-man armies!
And on July 28th, London would secure their victory and place in Overwatch League history as they swept Philadelphia 3-0, claiming the first ever Grand Finals trophy.
Philly desperate, but there goes Poco, and London Spitfire have done it! They will fly high as your Overwatch League champions!
The 2019 season ramped up the competition as 8 new teams would join the league. The rivalry between the two Pacific Division heavyweights, the Vancouver Titans and San Francisco Shock, would emerge early on in the season and continue throughout.
There's gonna be a bomb coming from John! Oh my god, a kill!
And you can use whatever you want. There you go. The EMP into barrage, one more combo time. There's 2, 3, 4 for Rascal. Looking for a bit, nothing but Rascal to kill feed until Architect has to ruin it.
For both of the first 2 stages, the Titans and the Shock would meet in the finals, with the Titans taking the Stage 1 championship in a 7-game series over the Shock. San Francisco would exact their revenge in short order, winning the Stage 2 championship 4-2 and ending Vancouver's incredible 19-game win streak.
But that's gonna be it! The grab from Sinatra comes in, and the Shock have done it! They are your Stage 2 champions!
The Shock and the Titans continued their dominant play throughout the regular season, both finishing as the top 2 teams in the league, destined to square off for the Grand Finals trophy. In front of a sold-out crowd at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Vancouver and San Francisco were poised to battle it out in what would surely be a clash of the Titans.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Overwatch League Grand Final starts right now!
The fights were close, with no shortage of clutch moments, but the Shock proved to be a truly unstoppable force as they mowed down the once immovable Titans, claiming a 4-0 victory and their first Grand Finals trophy.
A golden state! A golden stage! And finally, a golden crown! The San Francisco Shock are your 2019 Overwatch League champions!
And they weren't done yet. The start of the 2020 Overwatch League season brought live matches to fans in their home cities at venues all over the world. However, the COVID-19 global pandemic would move the season to online play and split the league into new regions.
It's good to be back. You know, the world's a little bit crazy out there, so hopefully we can provide a well-deserved, well-needed digital reprieve for you.
Mid-season tournaments would replace stage finals from previous seasons, and the San Francisco Shock would reassert their dominance in the league's best overall team, winning 2 of the 3 North American tournaments.
2 championships in the monthly tournaments. The Countdown Cup is theirs.
In the Asia-Pacific region, the Seoul Dynasty, led by inaugural season Grand Finals champions Gesture and Prophet, would find a regional rivalry in the Shanghai Dragons, losing to them twice during thrilling mid-season tournaments.
I cannot believe what we have witnessed, the reverse sweep.
Seoul would face elimination unless they could slay their personal dragons and defeat Shanghai.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Overwatch League and welcome to the lower bracket finals. For 2 teams, this is going to be all coming down to this. One team going to be going home early, the other one a chance at glory. He just needs the go button, waiting for the hook. Nothing will cancel him. Another hook, the body block comes through, but he is tearing them to pieces. And the Seoul Dynasty, just seconds away, they've done it.
Clinching the APAC Grand Finals bracket, the Dynasty was headed to the most important game in franchise history, where the San Francisco Shock were on the hunt for back-to-back championships. October 10th, 2020. For the first time ever, the Overwatch League Grand Finals event would be held online, joined by countless fans tuning in from all over the world.
Striker to the back line, takes out Toby. But unstaves them off in the background. A San Francisco Shock have the Dynasty reeling 2-0.
Despite falling behind 0-2 early on, the Dynasty would roar back and tie up the series by map 4.
Again and again, the Seoul Dynasty have defied expectations and the odds.
Ultimately, it was the Shock who began their dynasty in Overwatch League history as they victoriously closed out the final 2 maps and brought home their second consecutive Grand Finals trophy.
Draco gonna chase in after Marvel, and the whole hog, a victory dance for Super, oinking his way to victory. Whoever said lightning doesn't strike twice has never met the San Francisco Shock, your 2020 Overwatch League champions.
Who will make history this year? Join us as we bring you the 2021 Overwatch League Grand Finals on September 25th. We'll see you there.